This is a reading for Tuesday the 30th of September. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I am Sass, I am Copia Stars. I'm here with an oracle reading for you. It is, as I say, a general reading, so if this resonates, fantastic. I'm really glad you're here. Welcome. Like and subscribe and share with your friends. I really appreciate all the love and all the growth that this brings me. I have been an oracle reader for a short while, but I have been reading cards for myself for some time, and I'm just really feeling like I want to share these with you, so come along with me for the journey. I'm doing free flow this week. I'm just going with what feels good. I pick up the first set of my decks and see where I go with that. Sorry if there's a bit of bump then, I just hit one of my lights. I use the Greenwitch's oracle deck, which is what I have here. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I have the Angel Number Oracle deck, and I have the Life Happens Oracle deck, and I have the Universe Has Your Back by the fantastic Gabrielle Bernstein. If you haven't read any of her books, I seriously recommend that you do. And here we go. Let's jump right in. So I'm going to take whatever feels good. Spirits and angels, please provide me with a nice array of beautiful Greenwitch oracle cards, and we will see where the reading goes. Yesterday I was inspired to take a Gabrielle Bernstein out first for the message of the deck, which was the first, so I went with it because I'm going with what I feel this week, and hopefully by going with what I feel I'll get the best messages. Right, what have we got? We've got time, presence, self-awareness. We've got prosperity, which is luck. Sorry, I've got basil, which is prosperity, luck, and love. We've got bee. We've got community, cooperation, and sweetness. And we've got sage, which is wisdom, purification, and harmony. And we've got a mortar and a pestle. Just going to see if there's any more for me today. Yep, there's one. The earthworm, clarity, and rumination. Okay, I think you're getting to know yourself. I think you're getting to take a little reconciliation of your life and where you need to be. I think things are coming to light. I think that you are finally realizing that you have great potential and you're worthy of success. I think that you are or have been a little bit hesitant about knowing your worth, but I think these eclipses have actually brought you to a space where you're having a declutter of your negative energy, and you are finding, oh my goodness, that's too many cards, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I can fit them all on here. I'm going to see if I can get two on here and move those across. Put one that side. I think that's probably better. Okay. So, yeah, I do. I think you're taking stock, and I think that you're realizing that you want to do something that changes life for you, your community, those around you. I think that you feel like you want to get together with people and make a change, because I think that collaboration and that community brings you together, and I think that you're working for a higher good. I think you've been struggling in the place that you live, realizing that there are issues there that could be solved, and I think you are a problem solver. I think that you are used to being the fixer in your family, and I think that you have a wealth of ideas to progress the area that you live in. You just need the help of the village, and it does take a village. You've got your friends here, responsibility. It's not all on your shoulders. You have felt for a long time that you're kind of stuck, but you can see the things that need changing, but I'm just one person, that kind of, what can I do? But I think finally, I think things are clicking into place, and you're realizing that actually you can gather a team, you can assemble, and you can make a change. There's protection here. Look, change, rebellion, guidance. I think you are fighting against something to make where you are a better place. Compassion for people, good times, commitment, light up. You know, I think it's get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward, your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, resources to make things happen. If you see 444 in the next week, you are destined to make change. 2020. This is confirmation that you are, that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Were these cards made for this reading or what? 24, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure. You are worthy of affection, leisure and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you will find that they are all on the same page and we can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. 0606, commitment. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking the truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. And 1414. This is focus on your needs, your desires, and your hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, new friends, and in addition to your family. Good vibes and speed up. I'll start that again. Good vibes will speed up the process. So head into this with positivity. All these wonderful ideas. People will go, "Ooh, don't know about that," because they're only looking at it through their lens. And if they've lived in a very small window in their mind, they can't see how you can get from where you are now to the idea that you have. So don't worry about the goal. Yes, tell them the goal, but say, right, step one will be getting to this stage. Then think about what your next stage is. Do it in stages so people can have it bite size, because they can understand that, you know. It's like, right, we're going to Thailand for 2 weeks. Oh my God, what about the cats? Who's going to feed this? Who's going to do that? What about the house? What about electric? Right, the first thing we need to do is look and see when we can go. So who's available to cat sit? Who's available to check on the house? Those dates will then give you a window so you can then look at what's available. Then you can think, oh God, well, how are we going to get the money? Right. Those dates, work out the cheapest flights out of those dates that you have available. Then, oh my God, I've got to get my passport. Well, you've got 6 months. So you've got time to go and save up, get your passport money, and then, you know, it's all in little steps. You can do all this in little steps. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, we're dropping everything and going tomorrow. How are we going to work this out? I don't know why I used a holiday there. There's nothing here that says you're having a holiday, but it was an easy way to make an analogy. The same with organising. You know, if you're trying to organise an event, a fundraiser, the first thing would be let's pick a date. Let's pick a venue. You know, let's pick a venue is probably the first bit, because you've got to see where's available and then what dates they have available, and then work from there. And then you get in contact with all the people you know that might want to join in, and then you take it from there, and then you grow and you grow and you grow. So, you know, there's lots of, it's all about not scaring people off, but knowing that you've got the confidence to be able to take this change further, but you need people's help. You need to share the responsibility, because you can't have all this on your shoulders. It will break you. Okay, this is a fantastic reading. Now you need to just go ahead and start thinking about the things you can change and what you can't. Just remember, there are some things that are out of your control. But if you're all singing from the same hymn sheet and you're all talking to the right people who can make a change, then change can happen. So what I tend to do in these situations when I'm feeling a little bit lost and I don't know what direction I want to go in, but I do know there's change, I get an A4 piece of paper and I take a line down the middle, and I have my pros and my cons and all the good things and all the bad things, and then I concentrate on the cons and what I can do to change it. So then I'll take the other piece of paper, write the first con on the top of that list, And all right, what's in my control, what isn't in my control, split that down into two. Okay, and then from the things that are in your control, then you can split those down into like, what can I do now, what has to wait, who can I get involved in? You know, you can just split it all down. I know those things take time, but it'll help you understand the process and what you need to do in order to make the changes that you want. Whether that's something in your community or just how to clean your house. You know, the pros and the cons. Well, if I leave the sofa covered in laundry, I've got easy access to the clothes. But they're all downstairs and they're in a pile. And if I like ironing, I can't iron them. You know, so take the cons. Right, what can we do? They're a mess. Right, fold them up. They need ironing. Right, put them in the ironing basket. Get the ironing board out. Though, you know, you kind of just got to sometimes separate, because if there's so much going on in your head, it gets a bit overwhelming. You can tell I've done this before. Okay, so that's it. Break it down. Clarity. Break it down. Get it down to base levels and how easy it is, and you will realize that actually you can tick these things off your list. The things you need help with, join with your community. Ask your friends, ask your family, you know. If you want an afternoon nap but somebody needs to walk the dog, ask. You know, it's these kind of things. Anyway, I could go on about this all day. Do let me know in a comment whether this resonates with you, because I can't see for 1 minute that it wouldn't resonate with somebody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really grateful. And if you'd like a personal reading, do get in touch. I can do them. And I really look forward to seeing you again soon. Please like, subscribe and share. And thank you.